So here we have something that I think is going to be very interesting, and I've been waiting for this little guy to arrive. So I'm equipped with the unboxing material, and I'm in a bit of a rush because I want to show you this as soon as I can. So this is how it arrived, and straight away the box is obviously it's a cardboard thing on the outside, and but it's very nice, and you are seeing, you know, exactly what I'm seeing. So one day, day one or one day. Anyway, so that looks like it is the bracelet. Oh, that's okay. Let's have a quick look at the bracelet. So you are literally seeing everything exactly as I am seeing it. That looks very good. Now I'm oh, I love the size of it, and I love the fact it's tapered. And for me, the dimensions of the bracelet were a sign that you know that pulled me in, because it's 20 millimeters at the lugs, and I'm sure they taper down to 16. So this sizing is very good, and the quality looks fantastic. That looks really nice. So straight away, this bracelet, and it's titanium, and that it looks at first sight, and the quality of it is really good. That is excellent. Let me put that there. Okay, so what we have on the inside, let me put that out of the way, is this, and it's got this made in Japan. I mean, the watch isn't made in Japan. Well, I don't think it is, but the toolbox might be, or that might be branding. I do not know. But let's take this out. So this case is metal, I think. Yeah, that is metal, and made in Japan. So it must be the box is metal. Anyway, it is rather cool. I do like it, and so you are seeing things literally for the on what's this? Okay, it's a is it a toolbox or something? Okay, the instructions for the watch. Okay, let's put that at the side, and there we go. Oh wow, very interesting. That is rather interesting. Let me zoom in. So it's set in the 24-hour configuration, and wow, I sort of wanted to capture this on I'm assuming it because this is a fabric strap that it arrives on, and it's on a little cushion type of thing. So let me put that actually, let's just take a quick look at the box. So that's very interesting. If you're into packaging and boxes, that's sort of a nice box. That's really nice. That's very is it to be repurposed as a toolbox? Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. It can be repurposed. So I do like that. I really like that as a thing. You know, that works for me. That's very good. Okay, so let me put that out of the way, and so let's take a look at this. Now, that's very interesting. For some reason, it looks smaller, but that's because I've only seen this through images. So these things probably, always do look a little bit smaller when they are in the hand like this. But it is sort of, I mean, my first impressions. Okay, and I know that the controls of this are that they should be very, what's the word? Very easy to operate and intuitive. Now that's the light there, and I don't know if you can see the light, so I might have to show the light when it's actually dark. This is the mode button, so that's the stopwatch function. That's the alarm mode, and this must be the time set mode. What I could do is actually set the time on camera, so I'll come back to that. Now this looks like the select button and the start and stop button for the so if I go back to the stopwatch, start, stop, reset, then go to the stopwatch, the alarm, on, off, chime, I imagine, and this is to set the alarm. Okay. Okay, that's very nice. And I think if we so we get into this mode, this must be how you set the thing. So you can set the all those functions. I'll come back to that because I'll try and do it on camera because it looks very straightforward. Now, of course, this isn't a solar or Bluetooth or anything, and that's one of the things I was really interested in. And in fact, so there is I can see that there's a film on top there, and there's a film on the back here. Let me zoom out and let me get another watch so I can set the time. Hold on. So I've actually pulled out one of my G-Shocks, and hopefully you can see. I was just thinking, if I wait another few hours, the light will come in, but hopefully you can see that anyway. Although on camera it looks like you can't see it, but I'm sure that you can. Anyway, I've actually put it in the multiband 6 time setting mode, so I'll put that there so I can see the time reference. And maybe if I do this, there we go. Now, so what I want to do is set this watch to the very accurate timing of the G-Shock. So I shall do that whilst I'm on camera. Why not? So one of the things I need to say is it feels quite light. There is a little bit of heft there, which I like, but it's still very light. It's definitely much lighter than the G-Shock. Saying that, I'm not really bothered that I'm not such a weight fan, lightweight fan. So being light, it doesn't really that bother me. If it was a little heavier, I wouldn't mind at all. But that is a feature that I think people are going to really like. Anyway, let's get to setting. So today it is, let's go to the, right. So that will set my seconds. This is still multiband 6, what's the word? Synchronizing, right? So that's how I set the, okay, so we can go to this, and so we're at 11 in the morning. Okay, so far, this is rather nice, isn't it? And then I can set the, so we're actually at, look at that, I've just gone and pushed it forward. 5, so the date, well, it is actually the 29th today. Okay, so it is Thursday, and we've got the seconds. So I keep pressing that to go forward. Right, so let me whiz around here. There we go. I thought there might be a quick way to do it there. So we are, so this is now synchronized. So I know that we are at 11:02 over here. Right, so what I need to do is leave that there, right. So it's probably one of those. If it's below 30, it will stay on the minute. If it's over 30, it'll jump the minute forward. Yeah, so so I'm going to have to wait. I'm going to have to wait another minute, unless I cycle all the way around. And I've got a feeling that I won't be able to. And I have to keep pressing this button before it goes over 30 seconds. Otherwise it'll push the 4 to 5. Anyway, so I've got 30 seconds to show you here. So this is set now to atomic time, multiband 6. So it's 11:03 and 13 seconds exactly. This is 11:04. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, in 10 seconds time, I will have synchronized. So when this gets to zeros, sorry, I've got 29 seconds left to wait until I synchronize this. Those of you who know digital watches will know what I'm doing here. And so 11:03, 46, 47. I need to keep this below the 30 seconds so it doesn't push the 4 to 5. And okay, so we're nearly there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Got it. Right, those two should be in sync. Look at that, actually. Let me take it out of the synchronize function. There we go. So I've just synchronized my RZE UTD-8000 to my G-Shock, because I'm interested to know, what the slip will be. Because this is digital and it's made with modern day technology, I imagine that it might only lose a fraction of a second per day, or gain a fraction of a second. I don't actually expect to notice any difference in a 24-hour cycle, but I wanted to start somewhere. So there you go. I've started the ball rolling on it so I can check its accuracy against my G-Shock here that I know has just synchronized to multiband 6. Anyway, so there you go. Now I suppose what I should do also is let me try it on for the very first time. And I do apologize, I haven't taken the stickers off yet. There is actually a sticker on the front and the back, and it's because I'm going to take this strap off. I don't think I'll get the it's because of the you can see the way it fits. It will need to go down a little bit. My hand, I'm not going to be able to fit that. Oh, maybe I can actually, because it's elasticated. What am I saying? Yeah, it's elasticated. That will fit on. And I can see that I've manhandled it and it's okay. So let's quickly put that on. You see, on this strap, that is very, very comfortable. I mean, that is the most comfortable watch I own, actually. That's more comfortable than the Apple Watch. All right, so that is very, very comfy. My goodness. Now, I suppose some people might think that is the configuration that you are wanting the watch in. I don't know. Maybe I will like it. The way I'm probably going to wear it is on the bracelet. Now, of course, I've only just taken the bracelet out, so I haven't been able to size it or anything. But I think what I'm going to have to do anyway is inevitably let's take off this elasticated band. And I love the fact that they've got these quick release spring bars. That's very, very good. And let me take this one off. So as well. Yeah, so that's a very nice feature. That is very clever. All watch brands should do that. Everything should be quick release, I think, these days. But that's very good. I really appreciate that. That's very, very nice. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for that. Okay, so we've got the watch head. Now you can see very quickly how cool this is going to look. Yeah, so on the bracelet is really going to be, I think, the way I want to wear this. And in fact, what I'll do in a moment is I shall pause the camera and I'll size this bracelet, I think. There's one other thing I could do whilst the opportunity is there. Actually, also, let me take these covers. What do you call these things? Anyway, it's a little cover, and I'm going to take it off. So that's the back, and there's one on the front. You can barely tell that there's a cover, but there it is. So that's going to be even clearer now. I have to say, I'm very impressed with this watch so far. The build quality is amazing. This is very nice build quality. I do like it, I really do. Let me see if you can see the... Yeah, it's you can't see the light, although I think I noticed it then, just very briefly. But wait there one moment, I have an idea. Some people might have worked out that I was going off to grab a bracelet, a rubber strap for this. It's just going to look so good, isn't it? I'm going to have to put this this rubber band on whilst we are here. Okay, I suppose if you've seen my other videos, you might have worked out that this rubber band, because it's 20mm, it's probably the most used and usable rubber strap I've ever used for any watch. And because we've got drilled lugs here, that's very clever. I don't understand why people don't use drilled lugs. That's just my preference. Of course, I understand why. Anyway, I appreciate drilled lugs because it allows you to strap hack. And let's just get this in. I've just thought, the pins I've got, the spring bars, they might be on the large side. Yeah, that's not going down, I don't think. Or is it? No, it's not. It's not really. These spring-loaded shoulderless spring bars, I don't think are going to, because looking at this one here that came with the watch, with the quick release, you can see it looks a lot finer, doesn't it? Yeah, this is much finer. I do have some much finer spring bars, but I'd have to go and find them. So what that might do, that might pause my desire, because it might take me a few moments to put this rubber strap on, although it shouldn't do, because that is going to, I really should, you know, go and put this strap on, shouldn't I? Let me think. It's because I'm wanting to very quickly size the bracelet as well. Anyway, let's put this bracelet up to the watch head like that. I mean, you can see how cool that is going to look, can't you? Look at that. Hopefully, I mean, doesn't that look good? That really does. I'm going to take a photo of that right now. Hold on. That isn't really not bad. Let me get it back on my tripod. There we go. And hopefully that's coming out in the light. It should be. Let me... Okay, there we go. I am trying to do this quickly because I want to get it uploaded to show you guys quickly. So I feel like I'm going as quickly as I can, but perhaps I should prepare a little more. Anyway, yeah, this is very nice. Sapphire crystal on the front, titanium grade 2, I think, everywhere else, but it's bead blasted, I think. And I think it's grade 2. Now, but the quality of the information on the back, it's excellent. It's probably laser etched, but I can tell you that's very nice. And the edges of the case and that they're all beveled. Also, look at the profile there. That's really nice. And I love the fact that this part here, the red color, matches the detailing on the on the dial. I suppose the dial is the actual LCD display, and then the separating parts on top of it. We'll call it the dial. I have to say I do like this. Now I'm just thinking, whilst I'm showing you this at the same time, do I go off and find the spring bars for this rubber strap? I should do really, shouldn't I? But I am very anxious to get the bracelet on. What I'm going to do, I'm going to size the bracelet. I'm going to size this and get this on the watch, because I think that's the bit that I want to show most of all. And then in another video, I'll show you the bracelet and perhaps some other straps, because I've just thought I've got another strap for this that's going to look fabulous. Anyway, so I'm going to stop right now, but obviously you're watching this. In a moment, I'll come back with a sized bracelet. I just noticed the micro extension, so I thought I'll quickly. I haven't sized it yet. It's I'm rushing. Okay, so you press that down and you pull the micro adjust out, and there it is. But to push it, so it'll stay like that. But to put it back in, you simply just push it forward, and you could see how that worked. But I can tell just from that the tolerances are very nice, and that's working very well. Okay, I will. So this is the length before I actually take the screws out. Anyway, I'm doing that right now. Voila! So the time display on the watch will indicate how long that has taken me, and I have to say the build quality on the strap is lovely, and it did take me 2 attempts, but I've got it right, and I must admit I do like the overall result. The strap is very nice. The build quality is lovely. One of the things you have to remember is it's titanium, so be very careful when you are taking the screws in and out. In fact, I will just show you, because I took out 4 links in total, and I don't know what the size of the screws are. This is a Bergeron screwdriver. I think it's 1.6 or 1.4. But this is the size that I think fits perfectly. But when you are using screws that are sub 2 millimeters, I think this is 1.6. It might say on there, but I might not be able to identify. Is that 1.6 there? I do apologize if you can see and I can't see. If it's not 1.6, it's 1.4, but you do want the right size screw head, and it did feel that I had got the right size screw head. And you always want to back up the screw on the thread. So when you're taking a screw out, you line up the flat head with the screwdriver, with the blade, with the flat head. And even when you're taking it out, you want to be very sure that you've pinched, that you've got purchase on the screw head, and take it out very gently. When you're putting it back in, you want to offer up the screw to the female part, and then you want to back the thread onto the screw before you then wind it in. If anti-clockwise is taking it out, when you're putting the screw in, remember to offer the thread up first, and then you back it up, the screw onto the thread by going anti-clockwise until it goes click, and then you screw forward. So be very careful with titanium bracelets, because the screws are actually probably stainless steel, because they need the tensile strength. But anyway, that's so 4 removed. I've just put them in together like that, so that I can, nothing goes missing. And so I shall put that back in its little box now. These, because this is fine engineering, be very careful the sizing bracelets yourself. One of the positive things is this has RZE have quick release. They have their quick release method here. That is a massive help. It really is. Even though I don't really mind using the hold lugs there, but the quick release push pins built into the bracelet is a really nice thing. And if I just show you what that looks like again, there you go. So that's it. It would be on my wrist this way, and it would be like that. And yeah, it's very nice. This is I'll just put it on again. So my experience is this is lovely. You know, this is very, very nice. I was expecting it to be, you know, a nice thing, and I thought I might like it. And I am curious to watch its accuracy. And you can see here that it's, you know, it's going to be absolutely in sync right now. I expect. And it will be interesting to see if it gains or loses in the next 24 hours. My expectation is that it will only be about a second, you know, maximum. Digital watches do tend to be, you know, nice and accurate. So, you know, it's set now, and I probably won't need to set it again for a few months. And that's if I want it, you know, absolutely bang on. But there you go. This is the RZE UTD-8000. It's their first digital watch, I understand. It's very nice. I do really like it. Let me take it off the wrist like that. I am impressed. It does seem very nice. Let me put it down like that. Actually, let me take the camera off. There we go. Hopefully I've got that. But there you go. This is it's very nice. I'm actually holding the camera, so I realise I've only got one hand. I'm very impressed. I do like it. I think this is going to be a very good watch, and for some reason, think about what RZE could do with it. They could make it solar and you know, change the dial, the LCD display slightly, although I imagine adding solar and maybe some more functions would be a nice thing. But the case and the bracelet is lovely. This is a really super duper first release. I am very impressed. Anyway, this is just a quick video to show you the UTD-8000, and I like it.